Let's let the people roll in. I got, what's the name I got? In there. We've got the claw. What's up, boys? Been a while since we've done a stream, so I figured we may as well do it, because what's it been, like, what, 2 months since we've done a stream? It's been a bit of a minute. So, I just figured we could also, so I figured, what's the name, we could just answer some questions, while I work on this. You can kind of see, or just, I don't know if I still got it next to me. I actually think I binned it. I bought the crane tractor thing. I'm gonna do Diesel 10's claw. I cut it in half. I want to see how Edward's doing. I lined these all guys up because I don't know, he's pretty pissed at the moment. But what's the name I got? There's Edward so far. For some reason he's locked in gear, but I got that. I still got to work on his side rod, and then there are his wheels, but his shell so far is nearly done. Why down under? Because it's where I'm from, and I'm proud of where I'm from. I'm planning on my Trackmaster layout since my senior project is officially done. Well, let's see it. Now, I can work on a few things during this stream. I've got, there's Pip and Demma. So, yeah, there's their logo. You can tell this one's the first one I did compared to, the one I did with my new paint pens. But, I think I only got the side done. But, yeah. Hello, Spong. I've also got Spencer. He's actually silver now. And also his smoke box. What's the name? Hang on, I actually think I got the old shell. Where is it? I got the old shell down here somewhere. There he is. Look, comparison, new versus the old. So, yeah, I still might keep the 4491 number, but you can definitely see, obviously the smoke box is gone, but the smoke box has been heavily cut down and to be a lot more angled, because that's what basically his face is like way more flat. I'm trying to base it off of 4F Productions, Gordon and Spencer, and the Trains model he used where the face was like super slanted. So yeah, that Ultra Dash. This one, this doesn't need any defied cylinders anymore, because this is still pretty cool. I might use this maybe for a Hush Hush custom, you never know. But if we just pop them back here. Actually, before I put these away, the express coaches, their livery goes from basically the intercity livery with the Northwestern Railway stripes along here, and then this is taken from Fire Porter's version, and essentially the express coach livery is this, but I made the lining go like the Intercity's lining, sort of like this. I don't hate NYC, what the hell? I don't hate NYC, what the hell? I don't hate this, what the hell? Shit. Hang on, so yeah, just pop them there. Now, what's it? We got 26 people. I have a choice for you guys. Do you want this for this stream while we work this out? Do you guys want this to be D199 or Diesel 10? Because I haven't sanded the roof down yet, and I haven't filled in any of the details here. So I don't really care about if it's a Gooner or not. It's pretty much. But yeah. Hey man, it's the creator of Sudrian. All right. Sir Bert Hat 123 said Diesel 10. Do we have any more takers? Spam can. Etc. Hello, Thomas Fan 03. Diesel 10. Diesel 10. We got another Diesel 10. What piece did you use for your AU Thomas's smoke box? It's a I believe it's something that people in post they use to have really small posters. They end up what's the name? They end up using these. So that is Thomas's smoke box. But at the same time, for boilers, I also use these ones where I think they're used for the same purpose. I got Wooden Railway Boko in an antique store. Lucky you. Super Ed. I wanna make Super Ed out of a play rail diesel, but I have to buy one first. But I do plan, if we take a look at this crusty old list, it's either D199, this guy, and what the hell? I want to make Bear out of a play rail EF66. And then also, up here, guess what engine up here I've made that I'm just going to plop on the middle of the screen. If I'll just rearrange the tripod. If I can go grab him. Where is he? He's over here. Derek. I just got to practice scalping his face. Can we get sort of a repair? That would be kind of cool, but I don't know how I'd power that. But yeah, there's Derek. Got his Tony wheels on there. I'm overheating again. Actually, what's funny is my Super Ed faces up there actually look dead on to where did I put it? It's not there. It's not up there. But yeah, these actually look pretty much similar to Derek's faces, except what's the name? My Derek's face is going to be rectangular. I'm sorry, because every single Class 17 I see has this if someone can correct me, a TOPS or something. Basically, they have these. So yeah, he's gonna have a rectangular face. Do I ever plan on getting a Tomy Trackmaster duck or make a custom of him? I do want to get a duck, but I want to have one that's really slimmed down. How many spiders do you eliminate per minute? I don't even know because I'm too fast at it. Why do I see a Tobias face? That is Super Ed's face up there. He's getting electric. There it is. This is what I meant. This face up here. Hang on. Let me zoom. This literally looks like Derek. This is Super Ed's face, but it looks like Derek. I'm overheating again. Oh. How is my Oliver custom? Admittedly, I wasn't actually too happy with the progress I did on it. It was very rushed, but I do still have the footplate somewhere down here. Or actually, I've also got you guys haven't seen Step Me in a while. I feel like Boko is begging for life. In which face? Do you mean this one or what? James has seen some horrendous shit right there. Let's keep going. We've got they're the other faces for Thomas. You can see how much better they are than the old ones. Toby's faces. I don't know if I can zoom any more in, but I can't tell. I can't see if I can zoom any more in, but there are Toby's faces up there. As you can see, this guy's an ungrateful old man. James is flat out the Rizzler, so like of course he has to look like this. And Gordon is very supportive of James's Riz. Henry is just if I can move the tripod, if the audio is going to cut out. Hello, Joey. Henry's just happy to be alive. Edward and Percy are currently dead. And Thomas doesn't like the fact that Dennis is bediddling his tanks. So yeah, that's there. They're all just have a big old happy family just sat back here. Have you ever killed an engine for spare parts? Multiple times, but most of them are all engines go ones for their buffers, because that's what the that's what my, what's the name? Add a Q&A sticker. Yeah, I don't want to try this Q&A sticker. Do you ever plan on getting it to? Oh yeah, I did. Yes, hopefully I do get a Trackmaster duck. Have you? Oh no, I already answered the question. Thomas killed Edward and Percy. No. If you have seen literally any of my shorts, you know that Gordon has the Hand of Steel. Is Edward a Class 2P? No. Basically, Edward is still a K2, but essentially, when I said, this also falls in line with other characters. Gordon clearly has like LMS standardizations to him, right? So basically, my version of Edward is, this is his rebuild after Old Iron. He gets a lot more of like these like larger stannier parts, like a bigger cab, bell pair firebox. Admittedly, this part I do not know this section of the wheel arch, but I thought, nah, this is quite nice. And obviously, I took away this stupid box on the side of him. But yeah, he only looks crusty because I haven't finished the shell and he hasn't been clear coated or painted yet. And I'm still testing out the wheels. I'm still this. It will not be snapped, I assure you. But it works. Oh, nearly. And actually, whilst Toby's here, that's Toby one's here. Your Edward custom will definitely turn some heads. Hopefully for the right reasons, because I turn heads with James, and I've had a few people basically like not on. It's some places on YouTube and some places on places like Discord and that. Some people have actually called me like names, you could say, for making James a K class, and that like, no, you should be an experimental 260. What are you doing? And it's like, mate, at the end of the day, it's trains with faces. Now you can have that at whatever realism you want, but like, it's trains with faces at the end of the day, created by an old man. So, what's the name? Yeah, basically back on track. So, Derek is a. I've had a few people say when you guys can probably what's the name? Remind me. I legit forgot if I made a post with any behind the scenes pictures of Derek, like a YouTube post or anything. But basically, I've had a few people say, I think on like Discord, that he looks really short. That is most likely because of how wide Trackmaster 2 Salty is, or just Trackmaster Salty in general. I think a Trackmaster 1 version would have been cool, but I had bought what's the name? These Pipanema Customs 3 Diesel 10s and this from what's the name? From a dude, and basically, yeah, he said he didn't need them anymore, so I figured I'd take them and, you know, make them, I guess you could say, my own. So what I did was, first of all, I chopped these off from the cab and the bonnets, and then I shortened them down in height, and you can kind of see there, you can kind of see a little line right about here. I extended this bonnet to be the same length as this, and I also cut this down to be the same length as this, and of course I centered the cab in the middle. So, yeah, and obviously I filled in the face here. The lines here and what's the name, kind of look noticeable, but it won't matter because the face will just cover it over. Hello, hello, and let's answer the questions. Sorry, let me answer these questions. Spong B818 says, personally, K-Class James isn't my James, but I wouldn't bully someone for making character a different style. Just like, what's the name? Like, people. So what's his name? Daniel the school class thing. Sorry, Daniel the blue schools class or something. He changes his bases to like something completely different, and people love that stuff. Yeah, and suddenly when it's like the small man changing up stuff, then that's what changes it. Speaking of Toby, I'm going to buy AEG Toby from AliExpress to make an 80th Toby inspired by you, Beastly Dragoon, and someone else. I think I know who you mean by that someone else, but I actually forgot their name as well, to be honest. I've learned with a pair of pliers that you can rip off Toby wheels and have slap them on Trackmaster 2 axle, and it surprisingly works. Yeah, the chassis. This was not done by me. This was done by a previous person. So yeah, that's why this has a steam engine's wheel compared to a diesel's. I think I may or may not change this to like a this style of wheel, but let's see. If you made any Clarabelle models, would they have grey faces? That is very funny that you should ask, because I have Annie and Clarabelle, but looking behind me, I don't know if they're... Oh no, I got them. Oh no, hang on, I already showed them off in the rolling stock video. But no, they would not. They do not have grey faces. You've hit 100 subscribers. There's your round of applause. Hello, Nas Train. I'm pretty much used to Annie and Clarabelle with grey faces at this point. Yeah, I'm pretty much on the side of it. I know it might get me thrown out. Wait, what the hell? I know this might get me thrown out of a moving bus, but I mean, Annie and Clarabelle aren't bad with grey faces. You can do it if it's like, I don't know if tasteful is the right word, but like, I don't know why. How was your 80th anniversary, Stanley? Guess what? In exchange for these, I sold Stanley alongside with my LBSE Thomas. I know a few people might be shocked by that. Like, they're like, oh my god, he's gone. I was not happy with the quality of my 80th Stanley. It was just too square. It was, yeah, it was just too square, pretty much. So, what's the name? I believe it's LJ Productions. He made Billy. He made an 80th Billy, which he perfected the saddle tank design that I was going to try and go for. So I'll have to try and purchase a Percy before the 2026 stuff comes out. If I'm at any Clarabelle models, are you going to make them Railway Series or TVS, or have them normal face like the other engines? I'd probably just have them with the little button eyes. I'm actually planning to do the same with Pip and Emma. I'm planning to just do the Annie and Clarabelle style face on here. Will I make eyes straight, smiling Gordon? I can make literally anything with this stuff. I could paint these whenever I want, pretty much. So that's the beauty of it. I don't have a printer or anything. I literally just take these, add a little nose, and I pretty much just take these, add a little nose, and then paint them with toothpicks and paint and what's the name. So, what type of blue? Sorry if I keep doing that. I'm trying to pinch the screen to zoom out as much as possible, but I don't know what the limit is. Sorry. Again. What type of blue do I use for Edward? I use, if we go rare image down by the desk, if I can find it. No. Where are you? Show yourself. There you are. I use cerulean blue mixed with white. Sorry, missed the things. Speaking of Billy, I'll probably redo my Trackmaster Billy with black wheels and a wooden circle face. These are pretty effective if you want some like cheap faces, especially because you can literally make them whatever you want. Mainly because I lost the old face. Oh, sorry. I shouldn't laugh. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's hello, Kids Wonder Stories 4144. I definitely like your James model. I love James. He's a good character in the TV series and Railway series. He's just a flamboyant boy. Something I don't know if have I showed him yet with these? I'm trying to add because everyone else has these darker borders around them. I realized that, oh, hang on, James is kind of the odd one out without the borders. So I'm trying. I haven't actually finished it yet, but I'm trying to add the crimson-ish shade around, which also some people asked, why did I add the Spencer rods to them? Well, it's because I like the dark colored rods on there. Plus, he's also got a faster motor in him now, so that's pretty good. I'm losing track of the chat. Hang on. We're gonna not speed run this, but I gotta try and make through. Are you gonna make custom Donald and Douglas? Sorry. Are you going to make Donald and Douglas in a custom livery? They will wear this livery, which also, he's back to having Tommy wheels, people. He's back to having Tommy wheels. Not Percy though. What's your method of painting engines? Paintbrush, and a will. um, I recommend a fine tip paint markers for painting faces instead of toothpicks. Yeah, I do use what's the name? What's the name? I got. If I can, I just got these the other day. Use paint pens. Typically, what I do is like if there's a little bit of it, like a little bit too much that comes out of it, I just use it the toothpicks to spread it out. But not gonna lie, it is actually came out rather okay, especially when it comes to like the shading, the darker gray shading around the faces if I ever do them. But I need to make faces for Edward. I need to I gotta make faces for Edward and Henry. I gotta make more faces for other characters. I gotta have a whole thing. It's just that yeah, it's just that a lot of stuff's been happening in my life that's just like work mainly because what's the name? I probably wouldn't add the crimson because it would help him stand out. That's why I wasn't trying to make it look super dark, but I don't know. It just sounded. I just see. Yeah, I can't English. I'm also planning to add the gold around the wheel arches here. I think it looks alright-ish. Like I said, I was just trying to test it to see if it'll match with the others. I might go back on it, but who knows? I'm also maybe because I tried this out. I already did with this Edward. I think I might do the black sides with the thin red strip along here because Thomas is kind of the odd one out where he's got the really bright, still plastic red running board on there. And I'm also, in the future, I'm also planning to give him a flat running board as well because justice for flat running board Thomas because that is actually a cool design. I've had people also get on my ass about making flat foot by Thomas, but I'm like, come on, it's my shit, just calm down. Back to the... Holy shit, you guys are going. Hang on, do you recommend nail polish as a clear coat for customizing engines? No, because I did that when I was little. Not only will your sister get up in arms about you and possibly try and steal your shit as well, but you also have the disadvantage of it cracking over time because it's not meant to be a long-term thing. And also you'd also have your sister up in arms about stealing her shit. I use mechanical pencil lead to make lines for my engines. I've never tried a mechanical pen before. Imagine a story where Gordon commits a genocide because Thomas put a scratch on his coaches. Whatever happened to the alliance that they ever had? I need to see a fan story where like a conflict occurs and then Thomas is like, you know what, like why are we fighting Gordon? Like what happened to the alliance we had? And then he's like, fuck the alliance. I created a flat running board Thomas with a spare Tommy Percy. I want to do that, but I want to actually, you know what? I don't even know if it'll work. I don't even know if it'll work, but let's just see. I don't think it will. Oh my shit! Holy shit! It might actually. Oh, Industrial Thomas, everybody, like my new custom. Look, it still works. You guys like this new custom? It's Industrial Thomas, everybody. It's Railway Series accurate. Fuck the Alliance, shouted Gordon. Guys, look, it's Industrial Thomas. It's Railway Series accurate because he's got a flat running board. You guys happy? You like it? Shed, Shevin, Sheen, Shumish. Ah, wait. Shit. Okay, this is Shed 17 in itself. Oh, shit, I lost the face. Fuck. Stick, you bastard. Come on. There you go. What's the name? Yeah, it's like Shed 17. Come on. There you go. It's Shed 17, Thomas. Thomas looks cool with black wheels. I was nearly thinking about going the full way with the blue engines and having the black wheels, but I'm thinking, nah, you just can't do that. You just can't do that because blue is primarily the passenger livery on there, with the exception of Dalton Douglas because Caledonian blue and everything. So. Hang on, we gotta give him his face back. What the hell? Come on, we gotta Yeah, check a smile on that face. There you go, he's happy. Yeah. Wait, come on, Gordon. Well, Percy, we may be having... Should have missed the joke. Well, Percy, we may be in constant pain, but at least we have each other. You don't have my alliance. Wait, what? Oh, fuck. How do I make the faces? Wood, paint, and a wheel. Have you ever thought of adding silver lining to the edges of the wheels? Here's to answer your question. That is what happens when you run them on Tommy Track. Let me try and, like, get off from a nail or something. Yeah, look, that shit just... Yeah, it's all yucky. It's all yucky McWucky. And also, it's a fast boy. I was never good, son. What's this? Okay, hang on, this is gone all cattywampus. Alright. I think we should start work on, Spam Can, literally, or Diesel 10. Alright. Now, if you guys could spam Diesel 10 or Spam Can in the chat. Rubbing alcohol to be specific. Or that is a good idea, but your own nail typically helps as well. So I gotta go back to the chat, Jesus Christ. Now the only thing to do with the Percy Jones is remove the pistons. Yeah, pretty much. Super Red model when I get another Play Rail diesel, which they are not cheap, but I am going to do bear. Oh, come on. Okay, Mr. Mario is winning. So we need some Diesel 10 spam. Spam Can, Diesel 10. Well, what do you think? Because I got the claw and everything here. Diesel 10 Macau. Okay, Jesus Christ. Well, we're gonna have to hang on. I guess. Okay, well, people are saying Diesel 10. Alright, so we're gonna bring... Okay, I'm gonna actually have to stabilize the... We're gonna have to stabilize the tripod. Hello. Alright, so we're gonna... What's the name? We'll get this piece of cardboard here. Stabilize the... Come on. Let's get some more. Okay, so hopefully that should make it smooth. There we go. Okay, you guys can stop spamming. Diesel 10. Okay, so we're gonna have to sand this. So this is going to get messy. We need to find sandpaper, and as you can see, I have the sandpaper. Now this is gonna get hella messy. We need a bit more smoothing than that. Destroy the magic buffers. Alright, hang on. I've got to swap sides. Yeah. ASMR. Come on. I want to make this like real smooth. Okay, that is the roof. Let's see if the roof is all good. We're gonna have to go micro zoom in this one. Micro zoom up in this bitch. That's looking Oh, pardon me. It's looking pretty, instead of pinchy, a shotgun. Hang on. Wait, no. I literally just was at like Harold with like all the powdered dust. I want to go by now. And then the fucking blast off in there. Team Rocket's blasting off again. Bro, please, and a fan. Because Sandpaper is my Dollar General. Make an alliance with PT Boomer. PT Boomer, to coincide with another certain person on YouTube, I want to make PT Boomer his own circus. Make Potato Thomas. Would you imagine a new shape Gordon? Or how would you? Yeah, the new shape Gordon's already here. I mean, come on. He's a Princess Royal and a LNERA 3. What am I making? We're making Diesel 10. Or I'm making Diesel 10, and I'm broadcasting my shortcomings to the world. So, let's do the windows. Come on. Come on. I'm also trying not to put my elbow on the table, though, as I rock the camera, so... It's looking pretty good. I mean, a square firebooks, my bad. Oh. I have a question. What is your take on old shape Henry? Spawn, why are you retracting your messages? I don't get it. Joey, you might be onto something. Well, that's a story for another day. Old shape Henry. Alright. It's looking... Let's get a bit more sanding on the top here. Cuss misspelling. Oh, yep, bloody autocorrect. Does you in, you mean to say thing, and then the autocorrect makes you swear, and you bloody lose all trust of the person you're talking with. That's happened to me a lot. Alright, keep going, come on. The sandpaper's starting to wear out. We've got a... Here's the thing, you fold it. Now let's just... fold that over again. Look at that. New sanding area. I'm fucking bumping Spencer out of the way. Jesus. Alright, here comes the fun part. Wait, I gotta get Harold. I'm gonna go see if I can go get Harold. Where are you, Harold? Harold, come on, where are you? I've seen you around. I've seen you around, Harold, I've seen you. There you are. So wait, he's gonna be bloody... What's the name? It's like, it's just like Magic Railroad, where it's like, okay, gotta go, bye now! Like that. Harold, why did you blow snow all over us? You'll all see my old shape Henry's secret project. What the okay, hang on. People are bloody interrogating me. What is your secret project? We need to know. We need to know why you're using bloody Hornby Clockwork Annie and Clarabelles and cutting up bloody tankers and utility vans and shit. We need answers. Release the files, Ted. Release the files. Release the files. No, but I don't want it to be a secret. I want it now. Okay, fucking hell, this has been dusty as hell. Ah! Got in my eye. Shit. Got in my eye. Piss. Piss. The TED files is crazy. Yep. Yeah, we need explanations, Ted, on the elusive, cut down, and very accurate utility van. Alright, I gotta... Okay. when it drops on. Drops on what? 3 dots is not an answer, man. 3 dots are not an answer. Also, I'm going to close my eyes next time I blow the dust away. I did not mean to come out like that way. I did not. Hang on. Now, here is something that everybody needs on their desk, which for some reason I cannot locate, except now I have. You guys need a brush like this, where its sole purpose is to dust. We're just going to dust off these guys here. Going to dust off his pretty face, his non-face, this guy's chill face, James's face. There we go. I shut my eyes. Good engines don't lie. Good engines. I don't know what that means. Okay, now, basically, what we now need to do is bust out the clay tub, which is down here. Time for some ooey gooey clay. Alright, oh shit, I fucking flipped. I don't know if I got that, I just went, flipped. Alright, take a good hard look at the fucking clay. Oh, well, I need glasses, but I don't wear them. Yippee, me neither. Clay! Alright, now, I've actually, added some water back into this, so hopefully this is super gooey and malleable. So we're gonna fill in his eyes with clay. Yippee! Come on, baby, come on. Alrighty, and also I'll try and whilst looking at what I'm doing, I'll try and see the chat and the questions. Tub of clay is essential. This is actually not just clay, it's actually filled in, this may be a bad decision, this does have some semblance of liquid dry filler and PVA glue inside of it, which I've had this tub full of this exact lot of clay for the last, year and a half, and it's worked wonders. So, that's why most of my clay doesn't crack. What's one of your pet peeves on custom Thomas models of any kind? Okay, this may or may not get me into some hot water. People when you when they make a really nicely well shaped custom on let's say it's really well shaped, and then they rush the paint job, which gives it a I'm gonna even get this on camera, which which gives it a rushed look, but the actual custom shape itself is really, really good. I forget the name, but it was someone who made a Trackmaster Sunny and a Glyn, and I thought the Sunny I think they redid it. I think they did it. I did it. What the hell? I think they redid it, and it looks a little like that first initial one just looked really rushed. Just in my opinion. So yeah, I would say if you this is also why I have long periods of time where I just don't upload anything. It's because I don't want to rush my shit. I nearly fucked up my entire Percy because I wanted to rush him out and have all the main cast, but I stopped myself and I said, this YouTube channel is purely documentation of my work. I don't do these for videos specifically. I do them for myself, and I'm not trying to rush this out just because some people really want it to come out when they want to. They're my customs, and I get to go at my own pace, and I get to make them how I want. Yes, that does include when I change bases like James's Decay class. That's just my opinion. I just do a great job with everything, get tired of it, and give up halfway through. Yeah, that's kind of how Emily is for me at the moment. I know Emily's got like a bit of a hype train going on. I know I said I would like to finish her, but just like, like work and life in general just kind of like demotivates me somewhat. But what are some other things in the chatterus that I can finish? Even though you didn't rush Gordon, feels like you got him done fairly quickly. That is because that is one of the times where it's you have a you. I've wanted I, fuck. Have you ever had a story where like if you the fucking red kid stuttering? Um, it's because for a lot of my customs, I have a vision of exactly how I want this to go and what exact materials I'm going to use and how I'm going to use them to make a custom. I just need the engine, and in this case, most of them are expensive Playro models that I have to import and take a long time. But pardon me, and they take a long time for what's the name for like then to save up and everything. So like saving up like $60 or something for like a Playro EF66, it will be worth it when I make Bear. It's just the road to get there is expensive, and also now this also is not like me having a massive like distrust in every single type of one, but there are quite a lot of sellers that come from Japan where I bought a train or a track switch or something, and one time they nearly ran off with like my money. They didn't even send me anything. Oh no, no, no! It was a motor. It was a motor. But then what's the name? Then they messaged. It was Gordon's Ultra Dash motor. Basically, I paid for it when in reality they didn't have it in stock, and then initially they didn't send me anything, but then they sent me. Sorry, no, sorry, getting my story wrong. Basically, yeah, sorry, the same story, but it was a Power Dash motor, and I was buying it for Henry, and what I did was, but yeah, I bought a Power Dash motor, but then I bought it when they never listed it as out of stock. So they basically like took my money and then nearly didn't send me anything for like a week before a representative, I guess you could say, or the seller, I guess, said, "Hey, sorry for that. We're gonna send you an Ultra Dash motor for the inconvenience." And I figured, oh well, fuck it, I'm gonna put that shit in Gordon, and now Gordon has an Ultra Dash. Now we're just gonna leave Ghostface here to dry. I may as well, whilst I might just pull the clay out of the way, because again, sorry, most streams when I'm working, I accidentally take time away from answering the chat, so I'm trying to focus most of this to the chat. How long did it take for you to make my Gordon? It took 2 days. I just love this motor. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Actually, you know what? I'll answer the chat while I dust these guys off because the sanding is messy. Won't Edward, when done, look like James? No, he will not, because he will not have a dipped running board. And also, speaking of which, let's dust him off. You can kind of tell as I'm cleaning it off, that's where all the sanding and shit went. I don't typically sand directly up on here. I was just sanding it so that way it was in the view of the stream. So, and also this is that's the reason why Henry looks the way he does. I designed him around looking like a Gresley proportioned engine, and then giving him stuff like the big firebox and the dome here. I think I may add the running board back under here because, yeah. And also I don't know, I think I might make his side rods dark grey, or I don't know. I want to paint this the coupling joining rod here because I think it just looks really good on Gordon and Thomas and that here. Let's dust you off, Gordon. Dusty, dusty boy. Smelly, smelly, smelly. Whoa! Dust your fucking nose, Gordon, you fucking filthy fuck. Alright, next up, Splendid Red Bastard. How much do Playro models cost for customizing? Gordon was, sorry, no, Henry was 60, Gordon was 40, Edward was 40. I bought Edward and Gordon at the same time from the same seller. Henry was from the same seller, but I bought him a few months in advance. Thomas I got from my uncle. James I got back in 2023. So I actually forget what he paid for it, but it must have been around like the $40 to $50 mark, which that's why in a lot of my very old shorts he was not customized in any way because I was just too scared. And then I grew a pair, and now he's a very fancy looking boy that I'm very, very proud of. Which by the way, very important thing to note, I would say that any video before my 2025 Edward and just a slight bit past that, I'm not proud of those videos because especially when I started the channel, all I did was just put music on and I just went like this, jump cut, this, jump cut, this. It was so stupid. And then the one time I started to speak in the videos to like thank you guys for like what was the sub mark? I know it was for something. I was like, hey guys, I don't normally talk in these shorts. I don't normally talk in the shorts, but like thank you very much. I'm like, grow some balls, man. Gee, I look back on that and I just cringe. Oh my god, yeah, like Toby's looking at me with a buddy disapproving. I was like, you shouldn't have. Okay, I can't do the voice for too long. I can do voices, but I can't do them for like so long specifically. But for some reason, when it's like just out of the blue, out of the moment, I can do really good impressions. Hello, Dudley. How about you been settling into the branch? Make Tom Moss. I wish. I want to make Timothy. I want to make Timothy, but I'm waiting. I'm holding back for Halloween because I want to make him like I did Thomas. And also he'll have this version of photographic gray. So, haha, I'm making Timothy, haha. And you can't stop me. That flip off did not mean shit. Arthur, let's dust you off, you big old bumbar bastard. Here's someone off to the side that I don't think you guys have seen. I'm currently working on extending Harvey's crane arm. And hang on, why is his bum yellow? This is because I've seen a sprite image on Google Images, and I would credit right now, but I don't. I obviously can't leave the stream and pull up who did it. But I saw a sprite where someone has painted basically a realistic version of Harvey in Victor's livery from the CGI series, and I'm thinking, oh, that looks so good. So yeah, yellow wheels. I believe on here it had the white section for the Sodal Steamworks, and I don't think it had it in the images, but I'm gonna do the hazard back on the thing here. All right. I don't know what you saw my question, but is Edward an LMS 2P in your AAU? No, he is just a heavily stanurized K2. So basically, he's like a buffet. He's basically like a buffed out K2, pretty much. Will I make Alpha the B12? No, I will not, because as you all know, that creator is an absolute monster who does not even begin. Sorry, I'm getting the whole thing. The creator of Alfred the Holden B12, he is far beyond. I can't even call him a man. He is a monster. So, no, I will not be making any type of Alfred custom whatsoever. Make Neville, please. I'm waiting for the day that I can. Sorry, because I wanna. The one time I actually went for what's the name? Let's also see if he's going good. The one time I decided to splurge a bit of money was buying Murdoch, which was obviously worth it in the end. But I'm waiting for I guess you could say a time where at my work where I get paid quite a lot, where I can splurge upwards of $100 to get an engine, and that would probably be Neville, because I really want Neville. He's pretty cool. Okay, I will see for myself. I'm not sure. Which custom do you do in April Fools? I do not understand the question, unfortunately. I was originally going to make an Alfred, but after what happened, I decided not anymore. Wise choice. Not that I'm forcing. And okay, you guys can make them if you want to. You can make them like without the context of Alfred. You can just make a B. I'm not stopping you from making a B12. I'm just saying personally for me, I'm not doing after what that is. Which thank God I didn't make any like before I had this channel. Otherwise, that would have been quite bad, and quite outdated. Do you think Topham Hat has health insurance for himself and the engine's asking? Um, the pay must be like through the like you the shit. I can't English. Christ. Um, the pay to be um Thomas's driver, like Bob, he must be paid more than a goddamn person working at NASA to work on the Northwestern Railway. Because do you know how much crashes this dunce-looking trash ball here has gotten himself into, and even with and without his driver? But yeah, pretty much. That's starting to dry. I'll leave. Oh yeah, no, there's a finger, still a thumbprint there. Alrighty. Um, let's see. While we let him go, we'll if I can also dust off Pip and Emma just on the top here. I'll show you how I do my logo for them. So I'll just flip that over, and I'm just gonna bring what's the name? There's no differentiating the two. I can just call them whatever I want really on my desk. But I know this probably won't show up on the stream. Yeah, Bob just wants his life to end and transfer engines. I don't even think it. Everyone must be like dying to work with Edward or Toby or something. Who's the least harmless engine? Who's the least harmless engine? Because I know that Edward doesn't really get into much. What's the name? Check Discord when you get the chance. He's a cheeky bastard. He is. I just turned into fucking like Ryan. He's a cheeky bastard. He is. Oh, obviously. We're gonna pretend I didn't make that because that is one unfortunate coincidence. So yeah. But okay, what are we doing? We were gonna make the NWR. I'm gonna just quickly lift up the thing to just. I just had to cut the camera because I just had to blow the dust off of my phone screen. I'm sorry. Now let's get these two guys to make the logo. Now I don't know if zooming in will help. What is my favorite Thomas movie? Honestly, Blue Mountain Mystery ain't half bad. And neither is Misty on the Way. You think I was gonna finish that, you cheeky bastards. No. Alright, so we're going to. Now this might leak out a little bit, but I'm gonna try and make this as straight as possible. And again, I'll try and interact with the chat as much as possible because that was my flaws with my other streams. Can you make Luke better in Trackmaster? Do you know who you're talking to, Shiano Witchrana? I don't even know what the name was. Yes, I can. But it's probably not in the way you want. I'll probably, like, what if I just turn him into something, like, really massive, like, what's Fearless Freddy's real basis? Russell? Or something? Let me just turn Luke into, like, that and just, like, make people lose their shit or something. That was a sticky lip smack. What the fuck? Alright. Oh, no, fuck. The W's gone astray. Shit. Hang on. Got a bloody. Yep, there we go, boys. He's done. There it is. NW. Good night. Thanks for tuning into the stream. No, we're gonna continue. I don't know why I'm singing this. I dare you to make a YouTube short where Gordon is a drunk uncle. What if I just make him, fuck, who's the bloody dude from Invincible? I am so lonely. I should just do that. They, they don't want to talk to me. They think I'm unstable. No, no. What if I just make him Omni-Man? What if I just no? What if I just make like some half-ass like mustache and eyebrows and just like make him look like Omni-Man? Yeah, make him Conquest. Make him Conquest. Hell yeah. What's the name? Can I make J50 Thomas? Um, what's the date today? I don't know. Is it like the 11th? No, it's not. I'm skipping. Fucking hell. No, it's gonna be the 81st anniversary in a few days, which personally it's a cool milestone knowing it's the May 12th. But like I don't think everyone has to make like those like big music videos where it's like happy 81st anniversary. Like just wait the 5 years. Just calm down. Yeah, Thomas equals Mark Percy's Oliver. Shit, who's the guy? Sorry, I've only watched up to about like halfway through season 3. I don't know everything, and I kind of haven't watched season 4 yet because it's been spoiled everywhere. But who's the dude who's like my whole goddamn skeleton, dickhead? Yes, I know I've missed out on pretty much like what the internet has been like gushing over. It's the next big thing. It's just because I go at my own pace. It's just it. Yeah, rookie numbers. Fucking shit. We're gonna try and gotta be fucking still with this shit. Hang on. We'll bring the letters up to the same height. Is what I want to do. Maybe not the W, but the line. Nobody wants to talk to me. They think I'm unstable. What's the one where it's just the complete opposite and just like, everyone loves me? He just wanted to say, great job on the customs. Thank you, Mr. Conductor 13. I wonder what Thomas's 85th anniversary will be like. There will be COVID 27. Oh no, wait. No shit. What would the date be? 31. Conquest. Happy speech. Carl. What's the bestest railway series book? Oh, it's a tie between Enterprising Engines and Eight Famous Engines because Gordon Goes Foreign is my favorite story. Mostly because what's the name? When I was a kid, the what fuck I, no, I'm a boy. Basically, the image of Gordon crossing the viaduct from Gordon Goes Foreign is just ingrained in my head because it was, I had the large collection book. Let's just continue to up the level here. But just a bit. Now, before we do any of the white streaky fun shit, that was an underrated gem, Mr. Conductor 13. Guys, I don't know what the hell you guys were. Why the hell you guys glazed stuff like Four Little Engines and Escape? Like when clearly, book number 67 was obviously the best. There's your obligatory joke for that number. I'm not making any more. Should I upgrade a spare Trackmaster 2 Thomas? Any upgrade to a Trackmaster 2 Thomas is mercy for that model because, my god, it is horrendous. Oh, and also about the 2026 stuff, actually, just before I started the stream, I got back home. I went to my Target and Big W just in case, just to check if they had something. And obviously, no, they didn't have anything. But I had my phone, and someone, I forget who, I'm not even get this on fucking camera. I forget who supplied the image, but somebody had an image of the barcode underneath the box. I scanned it, and I don't know if like any Aussies or something, or someone who's, I don't even know if it's like a common thing in shops around the world. There's all price checkers. You walk up and they'll just like say the price if you're too dumb to read the thing. That being me. Not me. I scanned the barcode picture, and it showed it just said Thomas motorized assortment, and it had a picture of the 2026 Gordon, James, and Thomas on it, but it didn't say like any price or anything. So it's in the system. It's in at least one Australian shop system. I'm also just trying to mimic this as much as possible. Frenzy. Alright, we're gonna slowly go across here. Bro, when you think about it, Thomas is 80 years old, but Godzilla is only 70. That means Thomas is older than Godzilla by about 10 years. That is rather mental. Gonna go nice and slow. And don't worry, we will fix up any... We will fix up any, like, of the white that gets covered over. Fuck, I'm bad at keeping this on camera. Shit. I'm so sorry. Check Discord when you can. It's all on my phone, bro. I can't like leave to go to Discord, because then... Hang on. If the stream is being used by YouTube, does that just close the app, or would like that Fuck. I'm only just pausing Pip and Emma, or only one of them, just to see if that's dry. No. Well, maybe. Is it still malleable? Still malleable and soluble? No, my thumbprint's still being left in there. I'm so tired right now. It's 12. It's 12:23 to me. Spong, my legend, go to bed. Go to bed, Spong. You must rest. I know, but when you get the chance will be when I want to. And it would be now if I wasn't doing this. Hello, I suppose I'm sorry I'm new to your channel. It's okay, Drummond. Alright, I did fill this in, didn't I? Oh no, I didn't fill this in. What? Why is there wet clay here then? The fuck? What the fuck? Pet the Thomas. There you go, you pet him. Actually, wait, hang on. Let's just now let's pet Toby. I think he's dead, you guys. I think he's dead. Oh, stop getting caught on everything. Shit. Roll back. Percy doesn't like pets. James loves it. Henry, I felt like I don't want to pet you just because I don't want to ruin the mood, because like he looks pretty satisfied. I got busted Stepney while back. I'm thinking, I got a busted Stepney a while back. I'm thinking of turning it into that mystery 060 tank engine from the Wordsworth and Sudbury. I am liking the idea of the fourth engine being a Terrier, mostly because even though the names were officiated by Christopher Audrey or Richard Audrey or whoever did it, he did not specify a basis, so the fourth one is still up to interpretation, and he can still be a Terrier. I can't wait for DoorDash to be delivered by rockets, where it's gonna cost $3 billion for a sweet and sour sauce packet. That's inflation, and that's a tariff. Goddamn tariffs. I would have bloody... If I had bloody gained access to eBay sooner, I would have been buying shit from America left and right. I'm still a bit rookie to custom making, but you're practically one of the gods of making them. Let's demote me down from a god. I can, without fail, tell you that I've probably gone onto Google Images, and then somebody on like Twitter or something. I don't actually use Twitter. I just do the thing where it's like you click on it and it says continue on web, so you're not actually signed into anything. You're just kind of scrolling very limited versions of like what their page is. I've seen people, like random people on like only like Twitter, that like have way better shit. So yeah, I'd say I'm decent, but like I wouldn't say God. To be honest, I might buy the barrel set and keep it as my only Trackmaster Revolution or motorized sets, so my cousins don't touch my layout. I've yapped about this before. I don't actually remember you lapping this before. What's the name? Before, actually, not right before. Maybe like say maybe maybe say like about 2 months before I moved into this house and started the channel. I sold all of my Trackmaster Revolution track, which I had pretty much had. Okay, who I forget the dude. Is it Hunter? I forget. I think it's a dude on YouTube, like Hunter something. He has got a massive Trackmaster 2 layout, but I pretty much had nearly about like half of like all the Trackmaster Revolution, pretty much anything from when it started to maybe about like 2023 or 4, and then we were moving house and we didn't exactly know what we were going to fit in the moving truck, so I sold all my track for $300, so that was pretty good. But yeah, and then literally, like a few weeks after selling it, that was when the 80th anniversary stuff got released at Toy Fair. All those pictures, I'm like, fuck. That was a great spam can. Fuck. See, now that's what I mean. I can't do it when I focus on it. I can only do a good impression when I just don't think about it and I just do it on the spot. What is your opinion on Thomas as a Ginty 7E2? Because why not? Pro day out with Thomas, Ginty Thomas. Yippee. Would you ever consider making the greatest Thomas character ever, the Rodinator? What if I end up making something where I just get like a bunch of, like, maybe I just do what Hero the Japanese Train did, and maybe if I just do like a bunch of get to this many likes and I'll make the Rodinator. Well, I'm attempting to make a small prairie out of a 2010 Trackmaster Thomas. I did something similar before with a Trackmaster Thomas. Well, I'm attempting. Oh no, I already did that. Well, I would say the 2012 is. I would probably say that the 2012 is better because it's longer. But really quickly, I'm just going to. I just gotta. Oh no, wrong one. I've just got to quickly cut this, and I will be right back. I just need to grab a water. So. And we are back. I've got my water bottle, and there's also a charcuterie board out there, and your boy had to take up some cabana, so let's just down that. Alrighty. Basis for loaned engines. They are some pretty good other interpretations of the loaned engines. Speaking of which, they're on the list. But I'm kind of thinking, actually, I think it was, as of now, right now, it was, what's the name, released a few hours ago, Fussy Felicity or something. I rather like, shit, who's the 080 in that series? I really like that idea. Now this should be Hunkus McDoris in order to sand, and we don't need sandpaper. We're just going to use the sandpaper sponge method, baby. All right, so yeah, Clarence, that's what it was. Clarence Claymore. Claymore. I'm Clarence Claymore. Fucking come on. Bummy. Alright. Another rather dust. Can you make the mid-total characters? That is a very good segue. Do you guys think occasionally I should go back to showcasing my wooden railway customs? Because, as you know, I've obviously got a few, and I'm working on my version of Harvey. He is a Great Western crane tank. Cry about it. What's his name? I know I already showed these before, but there's Harwin. Yeah, but I was thinking that would be good because I really want to do wooden railway customs, at the same time. But at the same time, obviously, I've been committed. What's the name? I've just committed so much time and money into, the Tomy engines because they're the ones who I haven't done it. Harvey as Hercules as Peak. Yeah, it is. And basically, what's the name? This is going to follow. If I can just rest him on top of Diesel 10 / Spam Can, but it's probably going to be okay, fuck it. I'll do that. Basically, this is going to follow the same logic. Yes, I am Australian Drummond. But yeah, this is going to follow the same logic as the Unlucky Tug, envisioned these guys as different bases. I just painted them the same as how they are in the show, just a different basis. So he will be painted the same as like normal Harvey, just as a different crane tank. So yeah, and also that's a Jenga block instead. But yeah, there we go. So we'll just stick them up there. And also, who can forget completely scratch built Trevor out of wood. Everything's out of wood. So, okay. Funny I used the basis of an industrial tank for Sheffield. Ooh, hang on. I don't know if it'll even I don't even know if it'll fit. I literally came home today. Yeah, no, I don't think it would fit. I'm going to aim this up a little bit. It's a book all about industrial steam trains, and it has pictures of, let's keep it going. There we go. Alfred and Judy. Oh, hang on. Which one's that? That's Alfred at the front and Judy's over here. Hello, mainline. All right, this is the part of the stream where we lock in because some serious business is going to. Oh, that was a nice crack. Some serious shit's going down. D199. At least the Bagnall. That's what I used for Sheffield. I want to make. Obviously, I want to make Wilbert because I'm age 16. I definitely need to make my Walter, but again, for some reason, it's just not a good time to go on eBay right now for some stupid reason. This is nothing. Oh no, another Diesel 10 tortured. Nah, he is the torturer. Silly Billy, you silly big bastard. All right, but what we're gonna do is do some hardcore shit. So what we're gonna do is take this drill bit out. Let's get the smallest one freaking possible, ever, like ever. Hello, Angelo. Hang on, is anyone here from the Indignity's custom submission thing? Because who won that? Because I know he set it up like it was going to be like a ranking thing. He just kind of went through them all and then said, okay, I know that you guys all sent this in, but like, I'm not going to go through all that. Lol, bye. Like, I thought he was going to actually rank everything. Like, never mind then. Or if he's going to do a part 2, I could be completely wrong, but I don't know. Let's try and actually see if we can mark out the middle of this, because the vent is here, so that would leave the claw right about there. So we need to drill into there. Use, oh shit, bump the tripod. We need to drill into there. So let's go. I sound like Richard. Hang on, I'm gonna zoom into this. Zoom into the massacre. Alrighty, we have completed hole. Diesel 10. You have caused confusion and delay. What's that one with a fucking, like, where they pop out the boot or something? Alrighty. I think we need to go a smidge bigger. But I don't know if the second biggest one will hold what's in there. I'm not sure, because I don't know if... Alright, yeah, swap and drill bits. I don't know if that... Hang on, maybe if I just, like, lightly do it? I don't know. Maybe if I hammer it in there, but I don't want to, like, wreck it. So, like... Drummond, I'm making diesel 10. The hole is too tight. Yeah. I will make it bigger. I'm just contemplating whether this is too big. Because the, I don't know whether this part is the part that swivels around or if it's this part. So maybe I might just do light little drills. What's your lady in your AU, or is she non-existent? Okay. I just had a fucking spasm there. What the fuck? I haven't exactly thought out lady, to be honest. And if I'm also being honest, I haven't really thought out Molly or Emily, really. I just kind of bought them because they were a listing that was about to go away on eBay, and I just figured, oh, you know what, they'll be nice to have. But now I actually have them and I've customized them. I don't actually really think I have a place at the moment for them. So let's just do a test fit again. No. That's a good one, Jake, you dumbass. We could have done the complete opposite, and we could have drilled where the thick plastic is, you idiot. Alright, back to the small piece. Who's your favorite character? I like Flynn the Fire Engine. Ha 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 ha. Ha. Right. After seeing your videos on your customs, it makes me want to get into Play Rail. Honestly, seeing other people's videos on wooden railway customs, I want to get back to doing wooden railway stuff. What about Bear? Answer, Play Rail EF66. When? I don't know. Okay, just gotta... That's just to hopefully clean up a hole. Zoom in just a little bit. It also got these little, like, if on this side they got little flare bits to stick up, you want to just, sort of like that. So, please fit. Come on. Oh. Hey, there he is. There it is. Here he is, people. Oh, hang on. I just realized that the goddamn thing is too tall. Fuck. Fucking hell. Hang on, now I've got to pull it out. There we go. Alright, never mind. We got to go bigger. Should we leave it alone? Should we make it alone? No, you think let's make it bigger. No, you think let's make it bigger. Alright, never mind. We do got to make it bigger. Alright, boom, boom. Alright, he's alive. What are you making, dude? We are making Lumpy. Nah, I'm just kidding. We're making Diesel 10. Yep. Also, by the way, if your drill can do the thing where you reverse the rotation, I'd advise reversing the rotation to pull the drill out like that, because that helps than just ripping up what's in there. All right. I just realized because we want maybe not. Hang on. Do we have to cut this part down? Do we have to cut this part down? Oh no. I think we're gonna have to cut this part down. Oh no. Alrighty. Hang on. I think what we need to do is we need to make... Oh, fucking focus, camera. Christ. We're gonna need to do some plastic surgery. If the camera will fucking focus, come on. We need to do some plastic surgery. We need to get this attached to this directly without this. So, I think we may just need to zoom out. Let's... Yeah, I know it looks great, Enterprise, but according to you, everything I make, including my blows, look good to you compared to what I think. Because look at that. That won't do. That angle won't do. What the hell? That won't get through. Well, actually, I don't even think this would make it through a tunnel, but what the fuck? We want to try. We're going to give it a go. Alright. Move the drill off my lap. Sip of water for luck. Alright. Bummy. Alright. I want to break this in case there's a pin inside. I don't know if there is. Oh no, I don't think there is a pin. Ah, come on. Please don't do it. Oh, hang on. I think this pin goes all the way through there. Hang on. I'm gonna, I might just need to wiggle it out like I did before. There we go. Alright, keep this because this is insanely important. Now we have pretty much free reign. Going to... okay. We're going to keep that mount because that's very... Oh, that's water. That's very important. We are needing to cut this main blocky bitch piece off. Wow, that was actually... Wow, that was easy. Yeah, but honestly, make better customs than mine, lol. What is the next engine you're going to be show off in desktop engines? Will it be Thomas Percy or will you continue with the 80th customs? I'm kind of taking a break from the 80th customs for now. I think the hype's kind of died down a little bit, and plus there are some people who admittedly have kind of like mastered the craft. Just because I was one of the first people to do it doesn't mean that I'm literally the best at it. LJ Productions is dead set proof that he made a sail tank better than mine, so I'm gonna have to redo mine. But yeah, test fit. Hang on, we're gonna have to... Oh, hang on. Maybe, just maybe. Can we have a hole that goes through there? That'll... Because... Yeah, that sits way better. Or maybe we might trim this part off. We might trim this part off as well. Is Diesel Penn the part of the railway in your universe? Yes. He is pretty much how everyone else has him. Ironworks, except I believe it was Bucket 16, I think, who made the Diesel 10 model train with this tractor, I think. But what's the name? Because I think I've seen a few people use this, but I know it's like so altered that I can't really tell. See, but if we do that, maybe I need to screw... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, hang on. Okay, this may or may not be the riskiest part. I'm just gonna have to aim this back up and keep this part here. We're just gonna carefully move what's a part here. Pardon me. Christ, I'm a burpaholic today. Ugh. Alright, grab the drill without... Actually, you know what's funny? The other day, I stood directly on top of my drill. I was standing over... because if I can flash the camera just behind me, all of that is taken off of the layout, and the drill was stupidly like that, and then I underestimated how far I had to step, and I went fucking bam right on there. So the bottom of my foot is healing, but it was a bitch. So, yeah, we can throw away this piece now. Now, this is the part that may or may not be risky. I'm thinking I may need to put a screw through the top of this, using this, and using this. But so, yeah, you can try and adjust the pin. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I just realized with me drilling, hang on. I realized with me drilling the hole this big, the pin may or may not work, so I might need to do a screw. Oh, hang on, I gotta bloody aim this down. I'm an idiot. Alright, just oh shit. Come on, man, you're fucking fumbling here. Alright, okay. Alrighty. I don't know if I'll even get a good grip on this. No, I won't. Ah, fucking... Oh, what the fuck, man? What the hell? I tighten this thing. Come on. I tighten this. Come on. Alright. Try this again. Try this again. Come on. I gotta go real slow. Hang on. I gotta go real slow. Change the rotation to really slow. Ah, bitch. Come on. There we go. See? Come on. Oh, no, that's too slow. Oh, come on. Come on. Camille agree the 2022 to 2024 was hell for Thomas merchandise. Not all, most of the Western stuff kind of was, but across in like Japan it seemed pretty good. What to do with you? What to do with the claw? This stream has literally turned into watch Jake fumble around with how to do a claw that he was so confident in thinking he could do, but now he can't. Supposedly. Hopefully I can. I really want this to succeed. Please succeed. I know I can make this work. I know I can. I just got to figure out. I know. Oh, I can't even keep. I'm so sorry for the people who've stayed to watch me not even have this all on camera. What the fuck am I doing? Hang on. Okay, so hopefully that's flat. That's going to lay flat like that. See, I'll need to put a screw hole through there, but I need literally something that's... Hang on, I might need to cut into this. Because I want it to spin it around. But I can't, for the life of me, figure out how I can't. I've got this here. Maybe, what to do, because maybe, hang on, that's... No, that won't work, because that won't screw into anything. Oh no, I realize what I need to do. I need to fill this part in with something to screw into, is what I need to do. Alrighty, so, and also just to map it out, if I leave that like that, I've cut this down here in the middle, because there used to be a middle part. If I can try and just balance that still on there, I still need to cut this part down and swap out this grabber for a Diesel 10 actual pinchy claw, because otherwise it just looks like that. It just overhangs like a pair of balls. But what to do? I need this thing to rotate, but I need to find a way to do it. And this is all on stream, and I look like a fumbling idiot. But what to do? Because I want it to swivel. I want it to swivel. Where'd you get the claw pieces? It's a tractor. If I can, yeah, it's this tractor from Mr. Toys. Yeah. Oh. Christ, I need to figure something out. Alright. If only I didn't bloody... Hang on. You know what I'm thinking, boys? What if I did another hole, but not right where it was? He got it from a tractor. Yes, I did. Because also I need it to be... Hang on. I think I'm seeing a vision, you may say. What if I redid this and can't even fucking get the thing. What if I tried? See, hang on. This may be a boring stream, and I am trying to appeal to the chat as well. But this also is you seeing my live brain cogs turning in my head on how I'm going to tackle something. Because I don't just make this stuff in 50 seconds. Leg. Let. Your customs are so W. And like I said, me figuring out and fumbling around on how I'm going to do stuff, obviously, is a part of making the customs. This is why I'm trying to figure it out. I've literally I've sat here just saying I'm going to figure it out without actually doing something, and I'm reading the chat. What the hell am I doing? Oh, I want to read the chat, but like, come on, what am I doing? So, brainstorming. What if... You may hear some screaming because that's the neighbor's little kids outside. Can I snap this? No. Because here's the thing. I can sort this part out. I just need to sort out how I'm going to connect it to there. But how? Ow. So, what if... Hang on. Where is Eddie and Caterpillar's faces? Percy's are up there, but, yeah, I'm sorry if you guys can hear us screaming. That is literally just like my neighbor's little kid. I'm sorry. But maybe with a disc plate like this? You never know. No, the roof is too rounded. What to do? I can't see. What the hell am I saying? Alright. I'm trying to figure this out. Maybe you just don't have it swivel. But no, it's diesel 10. You have to. Come on. What to do? Because I want that there. I want this to... What's that? Stick like a lollipop stick. Maybe. I'm also trying to find something that will be usable to have a little hole be put into it. Wait a minute. Oh my god. I think I'm brainstorming some shit here, people. I think I'm brainstorming. Wait. Oh my god. Hang on. I think we've cracked it. Not in that way. Get your heads out of the gutters, you boys. Hang on. Fuck it. Hang on. Just stick that in there, down the bottom. Pause. Big old fat pause on that one. If I find a way to do this... Oh, hang on. The brain chemicals are going through something. Hang on. I just realized I got to trim the insides of these to then slip over this hole, and it can spin. Pause. I don't know if I can... Apologies, but I don't think this might be able to be on camera for me to do this properly, but... I might just need to lean over my phone for a second. Oh, come on, it's so close. I know exactly how this is going to turn out. Again, like, once I see the vision, I know how it will play out. It's just, like, really stressful because you're both, like, really excited and the adrenaline's there, but you know you cannot fuck up because it's a super specific thing that if you do, well, you're bugging. The whole project's gone. All right. Okay, let's actually... Okay, this will just be off camera just for a little bit. I just need to cut a more permanent stick, you could say. All right. Come on. Cut, you bastard. You've worked with me, but come on, work with me, random wooden stick post number 7. There you go. And it's split. Christ. God damn it. What if I just use this fucking huge light lamp post? What the fuck? When I was the person who made the 80th anniversary Talking Thomas video that blew up? Yes, I do. And it was cool. Very cool indeed. Now, Come on, we gotta make a diesel 10, and it's on a stream that will never end. Come on. There we go. There we go. Fresh one. There we go. Hang on. There we go. Here we go. It's coming together, ladies and gentlemen. The brain juices have flowed. Pause. Stick that in there. Pause again. This may or may not work, people. Oh. Yes. Yes, we've done it, ladies and gents. Yay! We've done it. Yippee! Where are you, James? Put your face over here. Yippee! We've done it! Yippee! He's got a fucking spinny baboo thing! Yippee! 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 We've done it! He's got a claw! He's got a fucking spinning claw, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that shit! Look at that shit, ladies and gentlemen! Look at it go! Yippee! James, sub are you about your red paint? Shut up. Yes. Nobody loves me. No. Hello, is it Jack? Is it Jack? Hello, NW 58. We thank God you weren't here before to see me fumble around with trying to figure out how to put a stinking claw on, but to run that back, I've gotten this tractor from Mr. Toys, and I've been trying to work out how to do it, and I've cut this down. I just need to I think all I need now is just to cut this part down. It's pretty simple. So we'll leave my works of art here, and we will just cut. Come on, get this on camera. Come on. Oh, I'm not even getting this on. I'm so sorry I'm not even getting this on camera, guys. It's so shit. Now this may need to... Do I have a scissors? Do I have a... What the hell am I saying? Alright, basically, I just need some scissors. Oh, mate, you are cooking. No, mate, you cooked with... I know... Sorry, it's the part where you said at the end of your custom Ginty where it was your original characters, you could say. The one where it looked like a green Bagnall or something. They look nice. And since it's Australia / Queensland, it's hot all the time, so you need plenty of water, especially when you're sitting in a hot garage. Even though I've got a fan going, but yeah. So we need to scissors. What am I doing? I'm sitting around waffling, talking about nothing. All right. NWR 58 is the person who inspired me in terms of my layout building, my custom skills, and quite a lot of things. Holy shit, we got a Queenslander, people. Come on. I know it seems risky doing it with the scissors, but honestly, I just like cleaning up plastic edges that way. Alright, so we need to... Okay, this is the... Yeah, we need to... hang on. We need to glue... No, wrong way. Alright, no, it's the other way. Okay. We need to, ladies and gents, take this, cut this down, glue it to... Hang on, I've got to zoom this... I've got to zoom in. Well, I'm in Brisbane, so... Shit, we're actually closer than we think. Fucking hell. Shit, wait, what? I've watched it for, like, what? Since I was, like, 8 or 9, did I say? And I've only been, like... What, an hour away from you? What the hell? I think the first video I ever watched of yours was Copper. It's the one with Ryan in the thumbnail, I remember. And then I remember in your Q&A you said, oh, it's the most... You said that you weren't proud of Copper. I'm like, nah, damn it. And then I promptly went back and watched everything else that you did. Alright, so, okay, we're going to need to mark this out. That's another thing, okay. Alright, going to mark out where we're going to fucking sit tight. Hang on, got to zoom in even more. Copper could be better. I actually, you know what's dumb? When I was little, I constantly referred to it as Cooper. Okay, my shadow is getting in the way, but I always said to my family when I showed it to them, I said it's Cooper. And then obviously they just let me sit back and make an idiot of myself. I know better now. We all do. Okay, we need to... Now, obviously for this, at this moment, I don't actually have or fashioned up a claw for Diesel 10 at the moment, so I still have to replace this. Did I break it? Oh no, did I break it? Fuck. Oh no. Oh no, it's a ball joint. Oh, thank God. I thought oh my God. I thought I broke it. I thought, no. That's $17 down the drain. Fuck. No. No, it's a ball joint. Thank God. Okay, but I need to keep this. I need to keep this ball joint for something. Alright. Let's get to cutting. This is the hottest place in town. Come on, cut, you bastard. Oh. This has just turned into Sodal Down Under Jake ASMR of him moaning while cutting. Pause. Hello, Crazy Thomas fan. Okay, so we can just... I think we can get rid of that. Alright, no, hang on, wrong way. No, I can't lose the other crane arm now. Where are you? Did you fall back here? No, it's over here. It blended in. Alright, hang on. I might just use the most golden piece of substance, blue tack. It has never failed me once. Not ever. But we may just need to blue tack this in to get a reference. A reference for starters. No, wrong way around. I keep thinking it's on angle. It keeps tricking me. Okay, so we got that. Put that in there. Let's see if it sits straight. Oh yeah, it's coming together, people. It's coming together. Alright, so we need this part onto there. So now, I think, with confidence, I believe we can glue. I just need to see if this is, flat. Is it flat? Could use a bit of trim. It could use a bit of, camera will focus. It could use a plastic trim. I know it might not focus whilst on stream. I'm just also looking at this here. There we go. Alright. I remember the Scrapyard Escape set in Target. Those are some memories. 2017 was... hard to think it was that long ago. My goodness. Alright. Time to bust out the old adhesive glue. Right, so we're going to... Hopefully, please don't splooge on me. Alright, come on. No, I think the bastard's empty. Shit. Alright. Cracking open a new one. Bin's on the left side of me. Is that full or empty? Oh, that's debonder. That's debonder glue. You never want that. Alright. Wrong bloody box. Let's get these. Let's get a new one out. Can't let it dribble on anything, so just clear the way for this. Yeah, I bloody went to see Sodal's Legend of the Lost Treasure in movie theaters when I was 5. Now that movie is well over 11 or 12 years old, and I've got a job, so time does fly. Christ. Alright. Oh, no, I got sticky fingers. Sticky, sticky. Alright. Alrighty. Alrighty, there we go. Now this is the part that I cannot fuck up. I need to... Gotta hold it there for a quick sec, because... adhesive glue needs time to do it. Yeah, I never liked Spencer's normal face. It was too non-slanted. Yeah, I think it's because yeah, the iMac needed to fit in there, and so see, here's the thing. I know what happened with Daisy, because her prop was especially kind of egregious when compared to what she could have been. But I don't get why some characters that had prop limitations didn't essentially get the same treatment that Daisy got, where they got slight tweaks to their design. Like, I think Daisy got a smaller face, more higher up front, and a new buffer beam. How come, like, Spencer couldn't have a more slanted face, or Bill and Ben maybe even still be the same, like, shape and proportion-wise as the prop, but then just be smaller? It's CGI, you can do what you want. Alright, just gonna... the camera will focus. Just a few dribbles. Just a bit of drib and drob. Here. On there, but you don't want too much, otherwise you'll get the cheese touch. Oh, I got it. Oh no, please don't tear off, Oh, there we go. Alright. So that should, again, just slip into there. Ho, hi, hey, it's nearly ready. It's nearly done. The claw's nearly done, people. Hey. Hello, Gabrielle. Why do I sound so tired? Hello, Gabrielle. There we go. I sound like, yeah. Fucking fingers are sticking. Alright, Mrs. Retracted. Hello, Gabrielle. Now, oh shit, it's gonna swing on me. It's gonna swing on me. Frick. Alright, we need to glue that there. So we're gonna, like that. I'm gonna, like that. I'm gonna, So, fun fact, when I saw Tatma and I heard James's voice, I thought he was voiced by a teenage boy high on helium with the same as Percy. I thought he was voiced by a teenager as well, up until a certain point. Girl James is real. Alright, and... oh no, get the blue tack off, you prick, come on. Sorry, I just realised what could astronomically help with this stream is aiming the lamp right over here and bringing the lamps closer in, so now shit doesn't just get blasted by my shadows. You can see everything now. Wowee. Wow, what a revolutionary idea, Jake. What the hell have you been doing? Oh no. Oh no. It's uneven. Oh no. Thomas felt terrible. And sticky. Pause. Thomas felt terrible. Well, anyway, let's just have just a test for the distance. Oh, stop swing. Okay, now it's going to get too loosey-goosey on me. What the frickety-froo? Oh, no, that's why there's little stanchions on this top to hang on. Yeah. Oh, Christ. Stop swinging out on me. Christ almighty. There we go. That's looking, other than the front being crooked off to the side, that's actually worked out way more. And actually, hang on, do I still got any more leftover bits around me, or have I thrown them away? That has been severely cut down from what it once was. Wow. Thomas felt terrible. Okay, but we can't leave it crooked forever, so we're just going to quickly, like that, Oh no, we've got to wait for the. I've got to try and wipe this glue off. Just yes, I know I'm using a. No, well, I was going to say cotton tip. What the hell am I saying? All right, so that's the uneven cut. We need to cut this side. Okay, and one more on this side for good measure. Alright, that's flat enough, and that's sticking to my thumb again. I'm gonna fucking have to sandpaper my skin off. What was the design process for the faces of your engines like? Where did you get the style from? It's based off something, or is it original? I just kind of got the idea from people. Like, I know that people made their own like printed out fate. Oh, I sound like I felt Scottish. Printed out. I've seen people print out their own faces and make edits and stuff and whatnot. I figured, well, I don't have a printer. Well, I do have a printer, but it doesn't print in color. So, and also if you do try and print in color or anything in color, it just shits itself. So I'm thinking, what's an easy way I can do this? So what I do is take these wood. Hang on, I think I got some on hand right here. Take these wooden circles, sand down one of them on these sandpaper sponges for a smooth surface, and depending on what character's face I'm making, whether it's square, flat, rectangular, or rounded, so the characters with round noses, that's a cotton tip that has adhesive glue inside of it, so it's rock hard, and then I cut it off with a hobby knife, and I glue it on there before I paint. A few of these are paddle pop sticks. You can tell which ones I did that were really old by how dark the paint is. But, yeah. So, let's have another sip of water. How is the 80th motorized Boko? Unfortunately stagnant from the last time you saw him. He's still somewhere in a bucket because we had to clear the garage and I legitimately cannot find him, which is unfortunate. I'm so sorry, but just gonna sand a bit of this. Also, do you know that Percy is played by Sailor Moon herself, and she's on the same Sorry, did that cut out or? I can't tell because it just said connecting. So, yes, we need to glue that back on. Hello, Springtrap, Spring Furry. A bit of this. Oh, fuck, hang on. It's the freaking one at the front that's uneven. We gotta do that before we glue anything on there. Tamagotchi, is too good right now. I've never had a Tamagotchi. I never really got into them. Trim. Alright, hope to God you work. Please. Please. Dark Forms came to me. Speaking of a peripheral truck. Oh, fucking. I can't do a bloody joke without stuttering. What was it? Bloody, is it this way or that way? I don't know anymore. Glue. Stick. Stick, mate. Stick. Stickman high. Come on. Stick. Harness the energy of the adhesive glue. Actually, you know what? Hello, Spongy boy. You know what? Oh, fuck, I just moved this. You know what? Let's paint him. Or do some other shaping around him, because gluing this is becoming tedious, and I do not want to, take up all of your time wasting time gluing something that can be done in, 5 seconds if I don't faff around. It's stuck to my finger. Get off my finger. Okay, so let's Let's just make some buffers. Let's make some buffers, bro. Let's make on some buffers, bro. All right. We're just gonna make some oval ones. So, how about we just with a fucking bumping everything. Christ Almighty. In translation, it's called locomotive Namas, or Namas the tank engine. Yeah, it's funny. Isn't Percy's name in France Pierre or something? I forget. It's like Toby's name is like Francois or some shit. Like it's what's the fuck? Not hang on. Phone. Oh, freaking adhesive glue stuck my scissors together. Yeah, look, it's got like it's doing the little focus. It's doing like a little. Gotta scrape that off. Hang on. Well, I was gonna say like Francois. Is that the bloody Is that the fox from like Sonic that isn't Tails? Francois or something? It's like some like French dude. You really stuck on this one. Ha 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 ha. He's Crazy Thomas fans here all night, everybody. I'm joking, it's not nighttime, it's like 3 or 4 in the afternoon for me. I don't know. This shift has gone on for so long. A day. Was it so no? An hour, a week, a day. Oh, no, fuck 'em. Whatever the fuck the ribbon character said from like Digital Circus when they're in when they're working in like a Macca's. What was it like? How long have we really been here for? A day, a week, a month, a year. Will we ever leave? Or whatever it's. Hang on. All right, test. Yeah, Gangle. Sorry, I know who I'm thinking of. It's just that I keep saying like Zooble is Gangle and Gangle is Zooble. By the way, is anyone going to go see that in the movies? Because I am. Got the tickets. June 4th. Day. Mate, what do you think Percy's face is? That's literally Pomni. It's literally a Pomni face. I just made that Percy's face. Although I will say that I am not like insanely within like the community of like Digital Circus, because they can be like rowdy, and they can definitely be not everybody. I've got some legends in the chat, but I do know that like it is a very rowdy bunch that it will speak their minds, you could say. It'll be hilarious. I think I think we already know Jax is going to go off the fucking rails. What's it? You know what? I think they're all going to bloody turn on Kinger at some point. Like, hang on. Okay, here's a wild thing. What if Kane got, because he can, like, control their brains, right? Because, like, that's what, like, made Jax, like, press the button to stay. What's the name? What if he just, like, tapped back into, like, Jax, and then, like, he just started, like, causing mayhem wherever he could, but he's in, like, a mortal body? Or, like, what if, or maybe, like, he, like, gains access to, like, Jax, but, like, Jax suddenly has, like, insane, like, admin powers or some shit. Draw Moist Critical's face on the engine's faceplate. Here's a very funny idea I'm thinking of. When I get my hands on the 2026 diecast Charlie, what if I just have like black tape on my face? I just like make a beard, and also yes, I do have a horrendous scar there. What if I just get like tape all over my face and like black tape eyebrows, and I just like do the entire thing with just this mortal like fucking. I just do this with like I'm like so another whoopsie poopsie happened by Mattel. They've released this Thomas the Train Charlie train. Haha, get it? Because I'm Charlie. The fandom's gone a little cattywampus with this release. Apparently, he was supposed to be a boy, but in fact, they made him a girl. Pro-trans Charlie. So we're gonna
plop our cutie patootie asses. We're gonna sit crisscross applesauce while reviewing this purple train.
Just do the fucking whole review like that. Just do it with my best Charlie impression. I would love to 3D print characters that could not feasibly work as like powered trains, but what's the name? Charlie, you go girl. I'm genuinely curious because like Charlie, because like would people have the same reaction if like Stafford was a girl? Like, it's Stafford. It's Stafford. Who gets up in arms about like Stafford? I'm genuinely curious about like what they're gonna do with Charlie, because Charlie could legit genuinely be more interesting than a jokester. That's not to say that I think That's not to say that like Charlie I think was a bad character when he was around. I'm just thinking what. To be honest, I did not expect Charlie to be a transgender. Buddy, that ain't Charlie, that's Charlotte. That is Charlotte, buddy. Charlotte with her latte. Charlotte and the latte. It was a beautiful morning at the Sodor Starbucks. And Charlotte was talking to the manager. I'm going to cancel you. Or something. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. We need to get more of them square bits to make an oval. We're gonna trace this around with a pen. Trace that around with a pen, and without me having my finger, Charlotte and the Gossip. It was a beautiful morning on the island of Sodor, and Charlie had met up with Daisy, Mavis, Annie, and Clarabelle to talk about their engine friends. Oh my god, he's like so rough. I'm horrendous at this. I'm so horrible at this. Christ. And then like Henrietta pulls up like, don't you talk shit about my baby. Like some... Okay, hang on. This might... people will probably think I'm a crackpot thinking about this. Has anyone seen or heard of a movie called Ethel and Ernest? I like to think that Toby has that type of relationship with Henrietta. Why am I talking so slow? I don't know. I'm focusing on something different. But I don't really mind Charlie or Charlotte being swapped with their gender. I don't really care because Charlie hasn't been interesting since like 10 years ago. What are they gonna do? And even if people don't like it, even if people don't like the characterization, to even like, despite it's like a girl or something, I don't care. It's literally like again, back to the Stafford argument. If they turn like Stafford into a girl, suddenly people will be like, "Oh no, they ruined Stafford." I'm like, Stafford was literally just a sorry loser who just like had a faulty ass battery. Lucky you're going to Target tomorrow. That's what happens when you have a drink bottle in your mouth. Pause. All right, we got 2 buffers. I got to trace that. Hang on. I got to cut another piece of wood. Charlotte and oh, that's so. Why would I be interested? Why would I be partially interested into watching that? But then I think it would probably just be sitting around in a circle. Justice for Stafford. Yeah, give Stafford some Duracell or something. Quit getting them the fucking again, to any Aussies in the thing, the reject shop, which is basically our version of the dollar shop. I was basically just buy Stafford some proper Duracell batteries and none of that Kmart shit. Give Stafford the battery he deserves. He could have pulled the Express for all we know. He had dreams. Stafford had dreams, and you took him away because you refused to get him the proper size battery. You gave him the fucking button batteries that go in talking take and play trains, and you didn't get him the fucking 9-volt battery he needed. He could have pulled the Express. He could have pulled the Flying Kipper. He had dreams, and you killed them. Blood running on 2 AAA batteries. I'm surprised that the new 2026 engines are not only going to 1 AAA battery, which is mental, because now that means... Actually, I've got a pack right here, and no, I'm not talking cigarettes. This means that if I got packs like this, what's that? 1, 2, hang on. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Is that 11? No, I'm fucking... No, I'm just an idiot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 10, I'm an idiot. Yeah, so that means instead of this for a current Trackmaster 2 engine right now, this is 3 engines, right? So this is this. With the new 2026 ones, I can power 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 engines now. Stuff would be running like a Trackmaster on an old battery. Steph would be running like an old model train. He'd be running like a Triang or something, or a Hornby Railroad. What the fuck? I was gonna say what the hell am I doing, but then I realized I'm literally engaging in the chat, which is what I wanted. It will be interesting. Stanford, be running them Dollar Tree batteries. You know what? I reckon it was Samson. Samson's probably the one's going like, don't worry, I'll get you your batteries. And then he fucking like buys the little button batteries that go on like the talking take and play like 2013 ones. He's like, I got you your batteries. And then he's like, no, what the hell? No, Samson. Far out. Take 3. No, Samson, you daft git. I need a 9-volt battery. Okay, that was a horrible impression. I'm an electric engine. I got a battery, not a boiler. Okay, that's a bit better. Need to make another one. I have a battery, not a boiler. Okay, that's better. That's a bit better. Samson, are you sure you have the right batteries? Hang on. Who would bugger up more? Would it be Spencer or Samson? Because Spencer, both would be reluctant, but Spencer at least has the competence to read. Samson is just a dumbass. Like, sorry, what's it? Eli or something. He made a video on pretty much how dumb Samson is. Both. Sorry, bring the packs back here. He's like, okay, boys, I need one of you to get me AAA batteries. Okay, fine. And then he actually gets them because he can read and he can see. He's not permanently blind. Like, he won't. He's like, oh, here's your batteries, bro. And then it's a fucking bus stop sign. It's like, Samson, that's not even close. He's like, what? But I thought you ran on bus stop signs. And Topham just comes in like, Diesel 10. Take him away. And then everyone just like has like the reaction at like the end of like Day of the Diesels and when he's like dragging Samson away. The only thing that Samson has going for him is that he's a cool designer, and literally that's it. He's a dumbass. He's actually an idiot. You could change his bases all as one. I did change his bases. Another rare look under the table. I changed him into that WD austerity that the Unlucky Tug wanted. He's still an idiot. I'm sorry. That's what you fucking deserve, Samson. You daft git, as Super Shadow said. Samson's episode was one of my least favorites episodes. What sucked was what's the name? If you, again, I don't know if I got any Aussies in the chat. What I did was on ABC Kids as they came out back in say like 2000 and like 14, 15 or something, or like on the DVDs and like the Digs and Discoveries one. I'm like, ooh, new one, because like, sorry, what's the name? It'd be like After School, and then my dad would take me down, or dad would not burp at me like that. Jesus, dad would buy me Thomas DVDs from Sanity before they went out of business. Rest in peace, Sanity. And they oh, not they, we, not we, he would get me them, and he'd give it to me after school, and I'd go home, and I'd watch it, and then I literally only liked it when the dinosaur part came up. I didn't like any part that Samson rocked up in, and yet somehow I still somehow managed to have a Trackmaster Samson, and I'm pretty sure I only looked past it because, well, obviously, as like, what was I, like 5? Like, you're not gonna think that critiquingly at, if that's even a word, you're not gonna critique it like something like that at 5 years old. But there was just like an air of like, I don't get this about him. I don't know why. I just had that since I watched him, and then I finally had the old enough competence to realize, hang on, he's an idiot. An actual idiot. The engines of Soda drank gallons of coffee one time. Yep. Oh god, hang on. Imagine characters like Sydney or like Samson drank it and then they actually became like insanely smart. Oh, buffer's gone. His buffers are going. Oh shit. Oh fuck. What face design are you planning for Diesel 10? Pretty much, if I can... No, I cut my nails. No, I can't get them. There we go. Okay, maybe not that big, but, far out. What's that one where, like, the face is still the same design, but it's, like, down here? Because I wanna send this down and have this be as much, like a bubble-shaped warship as possible. Bash, Dash, and Ferdinand, they're the lug and locos. Something, something, something. I will admit, that song's actually kind of a bop by itself. I like it. Bro, if you make an OC engine in your AU, would you probably name it what or be kind of funny? The only one I've made is, only OC of mine I've made is, Tucker the far. Slow your words. Don't slur them. Tucker the Tender Truck is my only one I've really made. He's got a removable doodah. But yeah, that's Tucker. Just an old truck they just converted to a tender truck. Bro, for me, oh no, I already said that. Charlie being a girl is good because I need more girl characters in my layout, plus my cousin, that's a girl who's a toddler. And I got a notification from Trackside Productions. He has uploaded something. Sent the chat early. Alright, so we got his big bosom buffers. Yeah, let's get the buffers on the back there. What am I thinking? Alright, insert the logging logos. I'm getting blasted to Bora Bora after. That's good shit. Alright, we're gonna get this blue tack off me. Christ almighty goals. Alrighty. Christ almighty. I don't know if Spong is still here. Don't know. Ow. Also, what's the name? A meme that for some reason came back in my, oh, easy. Sweet. I was gonna say a meme that came back, in my feed for some reason was the Reverse Flash meme where it's like, it was me, Barry. I'm the one who tripped you down the stairs. Just some real, like, what's the name? Does anyone remember that? I know it was like 5 years ago or something. It was me. And actually, hang on. Wait. Actually, no. I should. No. I should do that. I should do that as James, as like Reverse Flash, and then it's like, what's it? What am I saying? It's like, remember those coaches you shunted at the platform, but they were gone? It was me, Barry. I took those passengers and they plummeted off the viaduct. Why, Thong? Because I fucking hate you. It's blue. Oh, hang on, that's cool. I got stuck on there. Get off. Oh, it's a dingly dangly dick. Hey, he's got up. Go back up. The piston cup. Whoa. It's a funny zoom in. It was me. I stole the coaches. Remember those tankers that you shunted at Willsworth, and I charged down the line toward you? It was me, Barry. I'm the one who blew up Edward and Henry. You want to know why Alfred blew up at Willsworth? It was me, Barry. I'm the one who convinced him to use the tankers. I didn't even expect him to crash. I just sat back and watched. Remember when Bluebell the cow got on the viaduct and blocked you and Henry from crossing the viaduct? It was me, Barry. Remember when Edward was pulling those cattle cars and the cows ran onto the train track and they derailed the train? It was me, Barry. It was me. I sent them into the train, derailing and making them kill the card. You know why? Because I fucking hate you. Let's just start thinking of like any unexplainable Oh wait, hang on. Donald Douglas Twin Trouble. Remember when there was a cart in the middle of the line and Trevor stopped and you said I was pushing? It was me, Dougie. I'm the one who pushed you into the cart. What's it? Remember when Spency... What the fuck? Spency. Remember when Spencer had a leaky tank on the hill and he couldn't make it up, and Gordon had to help you? It was me, Barry. Remember when the frozen points and signals sent Henry crashing into a brake van, and he had to get sent to crew? It was me, Barry. I swapped the fucking thing on shit. I killed the signalman, switched the points at supersonic speed. You had no idea. Also, I was the one who planted the funny funnel in the Steamworks for Thomas. What else? Remember when Salty plummeted off the dock and he said, "Farewell, me hearties"? It was me, Cranky. I threw him off the tracks with my supersonic force field. Remember when the lime cart was stuck on the tracks and you got covered in flour and lime? It was me, Percy. Actually, hang on. You reckon I should make shorts? You reckon I should just make some shorts in that style? Just like blame any accents and just do that. Like, actually, just read that. Remember when there was a lime cart on the track and no one was around to help and you crashed into it getting covered in lime? It was me, Percy. It was Terrence. It was me, Percy. I hate seeing you just go up and down the line going la-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da. What the fuck am I saying? Do you remember when Thomas left those coaches behind? It was me. What else? Remember when those boys threw stones at you? It was me, Barry. I threw the stones at supersonic speed, and it caused Henry's windows to shatter. Remember when you missed the coach? It was me, Dougie. Edward, hang on. Edward, I fucked up bad. I told Toby I could pull 45 trucks up a hill, and he's expecting me to do 45 trucks. You literally said that you didn't make mistakes, but you just said one. Well, fuck. Remember who left the... Wait, you want to know who left those tar tankers in the middle of the line? It was me, Barry. What is this stream turned into? We were working on fucking Diesel 10, and now it's just turned into Mayberry stuff. Toby's motto should have been you can't bullshit a bullshitter. That's yeah. What's the name? Like Garn, like the I don't know. NWF video. I don't know if you've watched Garn before, but it's like the Centrelink skit. You can't bullshit a bullshitter, mate. Now I got $5 burnt. I got fucking English today, Christ. Hey Percy, you want to know who actually left the lime cart there? It was me, Toby. Oh, you want to know who? You want? Wait. You want to know who those boys were who sent you on a runaway, James, and Edward had to come help you? It was me, Toby. This has just become. This is actually just someone. Yeah, of course you got to see Gunn. You got to see the what's the name? What's the name? The KFC one. After picking up your wait, what's it like? Slipped off there. After fucking what's it? After picking your drink off the floor, you have then what? Oh, it's so like fast paced. I can't English today. What is it? Picking your Pepsi off the floor, you open up your Zinger burger, and so long as they see you have that one, you'll leave you alone. You drink one bite, and surprise, surprise, the Sultan's the salmonella has. Alright, I can't English. Can't English. Christ. Actually, you know what? I'm just butchering it. I'm just gonna butcher it. You guys just, if you guys, any non-Aussies, unlike the legend that's in the chat down here, if none of you have watched Garn, please do. He's hilarious. Please do it. What's the funniest one ever? The Kmart one, I think. it just goes out the back, just takes the box, just like, oh, it broke me back. It looks like I'm gonna be working on compensation. Oh, fuck. Compensation. Alright, buffers. We need buffers, bitch. Need some bufferoonies. Let's get them buffers. Let's get them buffers. And those buffers are fucking huge. Too damn big. Those buffers are too damn big. We're just quoting shit at this point. Remember when the chain snapped on the barge and you ended up at Misty Island and you had to put up with 3 hobo-looking locomotives? It was me, Barry. It was me, Barry. No. Hang on. I just gotta. I just gotta grasp. Hang on. What if from now, instead of the the Nightmare Freddy stuff, what if I just have Gordon be Reverse Flash, and then it's just and then like different skits where it's like you know when the chain snapped on the barge and you ended up at Misty Island and you had to put up with 3 hobos? It was me, Barry. I don't know if that would work. I'm just quoting shit at this point. What the hell am I doing? You know what? Quick break. I'll be right back. I need to replenish. It was me, Barry. We're back. We're back. Who am I making next? Probably Pip and Emma. I mean, yo. Actually, I might take this for a bit of a layout tour. I got obviously it's a fuck fest. I've slowly, actually, we'll get to that over there, but I've worked out how the inside bridge will work. We'll step over all this shit. So I worked it out. Just to use your imagination that there's like no shit everywhere, but essentially it comes down on this ramp, and then there's the inside loop just behind the buildings. What's that? And I've moved the junction. Move more on my bullshit, Christ. I've moved the junction to here. That way the main line is here, and then the inside yard loop is there. There's a 2G61 there. Now I've got to work out if I need to swap this out, but I'm thinking when the fourth table arrives, what I'm gonna do is it'll possibly, the word burp. It'll run onto here, and what I'm thinking is, you know, Knapford Harbour in the railway series. I'm thinking there will be a track. Because here's the thing, I've extended the bridge. It's finally come all the way around here. And what I'm planning to do is the branch line one will slope down and it'll come under the bridge similar. Oh my God, I'm burping the machine. It'll come down from there, similar, and it'll go under the bridge here. And there will be the yard where it'll essentially be a loop. And what I'm thinking is that you can simply have a loop going around like this, or you can go along here, and then what that does is you can split on the tracks here, which means that you can use this to essentially flip direction, which means that I can have non-stop trains running that can just swap directions by itself, while I have two mainline engines running at possibly high speed, you never know. I've ordered, thanks to my father, because I sent him the listing, but I ordered 2 more slope tracks, and the reason is because that one is there. I just put the slope track there just to test it out. Again, like I said, this is obviously not the quality I want to like show on a video, but like, you know, far out. Nearly dropped my phone, fucking hell. But, yeah, far out, I caught my phone. But yeah, pretty much, well, obviously it's a pile of shit right now, but like, obviously, progress is progress, you gotta show what it is. Moving the switches off here. I'm thinking of, if I can zoom out again, we'll get to this, but pretty much the 2 main lines will go here. And then what I'm thinking is, because they're kind of off center, maybe if I do that, yeah, they're a bit off center. I may have to keep the little, come down here and then do the little S shape here to come to the main line. And obviously, with the main line being so massive, I'm planning to buy more of these switches here, because I just put them there because I need a way for the inside line to at least be connected some way to the what's the name? I need a way for the inside line to be connected to the main line in some way, shape, or form. But this also leaves this one switch on the main line to swap between tracks, which obviously you can't have that. Which I guess we'll move on to my station, because actually I'll show you the one that looks the sort of best. Obviously I have to work out with cleaning up the edges and everything, and the tape and everything, but yeah, I've used this old this building, and I've put a wall back there. And what I've done is I've got these little curves in them, so it can slide up against, or slide up generally against here, which means an engine can comfortably pass through there, which means it's both on a curve and has room for coaches. Now, I haven't glued these two parts together. These are two stacked pieces. And don't worry, I'm just sort of messing around with station buildings, but I'm probably going to use this. But, yeah, pretty much I'm thinking junction, and then that's just there. That's a prototype sort of ish thing for a platform, pretty much. But yeah, basically junction, and then it comes into the station. You run along here, and then as you start to leave the yard, it starts to get not with this cloth anymore because I'll have the fourth table, but maybe starts to get a bit more green and less industrial as we come out, and then it'll slope back up to here where this table will have I'm thinking the water may start here. The water may be here, and then like it'll be perhaps perhaps you could make it gray or green, maybe green. But I'm thinking the what's the name? The water will be here, and only in this strip, because we need that side of the bridge to have a track to run underneath it. So yes, we'll bring that back over here. So I think we'll do a few more bits with Diesel 10. Then I think I might stop the stream, because this has just kind of turned in. I know I said, oh, this is supposed to be a catch up. I haven't done one in ages, and this has kind of just been a complete waffle fest. I know, and I know that like obviously things will get slow on the channel, because like obviously the centerpiece, my layout is not even a full circuit yet, or even actually the 1 yard circuit actually is. It's just the main line and everything isn't sorted out. So obviously that means, or leaves no way for engines to run, which means I'm in a stuck position of, oh, do I go ahead with a custom showcase? Because then I would only just be showing the custom and not running them. So I'm in a sticky spot. Edward's face. I haven't created it. Oh, and also, by the way, I'm sorry for not answering before, but happy birthday, Mark. I did see your message. Happy birthday. I just need one more buffer, which is also way too massive. Dude, I also have that problem. Is it a common problem? Because I don't know if NWR 58 keeps a layout or if he creates sets. I believe Jack creates sets. Judging from his Dudley saga. Let's actually try. I'm actually gonna try and like lock in for this last bit, so that way it doesn't just end up being a waffle fest like every single stream it ever has been. Oh yeah, right. Oh, I'm so sorry, Angel. I completely forgot. Oh, that is so. Oh, sorry. I'm not trying to dramatize it or like undermine it in either direction. I'm just like, oh fuck, I completely forgot. Damn it. I'm sorry. How did you lose your residence? Is it like flood or what? Was it a flood? Normally, because most people, or a house fire. Sorry, I'm sorry that you have to refresh me, but like, oh, sorry, you don't have to if you don't want to, but sorry, I'm just thinking, did you lose any of your collection, or, because that would just be insanely sad. Actually, is there any, what is it? Does anyone have any remake ideas. And by that, I don't mean a full-fledged video, because I do not have any experience in editing or anything whatsoever. I'm also living with my siblings, lol. Well, hopefully they're nicer than mine. Toby just keeps taking my damn iPad. If you have Toad, then where's Oliver? Because Oliver has been taken apart months ago because I did not enjoy his what's the name? I did not really enjoy how I built him. He was very rough. And also, to anyone who thinks I'm a madman for doing this, putting a little bit of adhesive glue over something will actually make the surface both smoother and make it essentially rock solid. Oh, I say that and I drop it. Plus it dries in seconds, so that also leaves it essentially turns it back into like the same roughness, roughly the same hardness as the plastic. Oliver is stuck on the other railway. Who's that buddy? Who's the dude who just like made the video just the other day about Audrey? It's like the British dude who's like got like a little animated character on it. And no, it's not LS Mark. I don't even know if I said that right. Yeah, something on my tongue. Hey, I'm back. How's it going? You pretty much missed a waffle. You pretty much left and came back at the right time, Mr. Conductor, because I went on a waffle fest. So, Claw's been placed over here. That should be good. And let's again just sort of test fit it. Headache. There we go. Thank you, and thank you, Angelo. Again, I need to. It's so goddamn hard. It's so hard. Why is it so hard? Why can't shit just be easy and come quietly like you coaches?
Come on, you stupid slags. Move!
Like, I was going to make this D199, and then I realized that, oh shit, they got the tractor back in the shops, and the only place I ever saw it was like the city, which I'm like, I am not trekking my bum all the way over to the city just to grab one tractor and then come all the way back. When am I going to make Strasbourg Thomas? If I find a 2012 Trackmaster Thomas, then yeah, I would do that, but it's just not exactly on the high list of priorities at the moment. You know what? Maybe I should just hang on. Oh, what the hell, Gordon? Gordon, why the hell is your face on the floor, bro? Yeah, I get why you're angry now. I just realized, what if I just put a bit of card in between instead of just being an idiot and trying to fiddle around?
Oh, why is it not sticking? Why glue not glue do? Idiot.
Go on. Get a nice chunk. There we go. Nice chunk. There we go. Oh, he's gone flinging. He's flinging around. Where is it? Where's it gone? There he is. I built a layout on my shelf, and I'm thinking about extending it. Bro, if the best part about your layout is when you feel about extending it, because then you know it's going to absolutely cook. When will I make 80th Origins, James? I want to do more 80th customs, but and I know that they are back in the shops, just before the new stuff comes out for the 2026 stuff. But at the same time, it's like, oh, it's just motivation. I just don't want to. It's a good idea, but like at the same time, I'm like, oh, do I want this? Or do they want this? And don't get me wrong, I am completely up for, like, people saying, hey, or like suggestions like, hey, can you make this, or do you want to make this? It's like, yeah, they're really good ideas, and I've seen other people do it. It's really good, but it's like, do I want to do it? And if I really think about it, it's like, no, I don't want to do it, then I'm just not going to do it. So probably not. I just noticed, does Edward have a large firebox? He does. Look at that. And no, he's not a 2P. He's not any sort of like buff dude. He's just a standardized K2. The camera quality. Sorry, I just realized the blur effects went different there for a second. The frame rate like skipped a beat. Okay, that. Okay, hopefully this piece of card actually allows me to glue it back together. Yes, there we go. Oh, wrong way around. There we go. There we go. Yes. Gotta glue it. Gotta glue it. You gotta be careful with this shit because it comes out fast. Yes, there we go. Oh yeah, it's coming together. The vision. Okay, I'm not gonna press. I'm not gonna like dangerously press it, but I'm gonna probably just. Yeah. Yo, you might want to check out non-Thomas Takara Tomy stuff, especially the Steam engines. I do want a D51 just for, like, pleasure's sake. It's so cool. I want a D51. Like, not even, like, Play Roll Hero. Even if I don't even get, like, Play Roll Hero, I just want a D51. I just really want a D51. That's really cool. And also, not gonna lie, I would get the Player Hogwarts Express, if only to cut into it to make it fit on a like Player James chassis, because there's zero clue, and I've got zero clue why that thing is tender powered. You're telling me you make an entire range of steam engines, British steam engines, of which you have literally like done like what 1, 2, 3, 4 of the same chassis, and you're telling me you go out of your way to make that a tender powered chassis, and like you couldn't do this for what is essentially just a Henry? Why, Playrel? Come on, why? So now he's just got now the Hogwarts Castle has a big bum, big old bum. We're gonna dab that one in bit more adhesive. Sure, that bugs me, lol. And also, but I don't think I don't think I quite questioned it. I know that Spencer is still being made over there, and he is still sold with his Duke and Duchess's coach, right? And that is obviously based off of a British Railways Mark I carriage, right? And the Hogwarts Castle in the movie, it pulls its reg of coaches, which are also Mark I coaches, or Mark II, or whatever. Does that technically mean that they're selling two of what are supposed to be the exact same coach, but they're producing the same coach with two separate toolings, which one is more realistic and the other one is is based off of like a Thomas prop? Am I wrong or am I wrong? Apparently they stole it. Apparently they just stole the train, according to law. Oh my god. I just hang on. I looked through the camera and then behind the camera and at the actual thing. Oh, I'm cooking with this. I'm cooking with this. Look at him go. Oh, I'm edging, puffball. Yeah, like am I wrong? Like they're both Mark One. They're supposed to be Mark One coaches, and yet I'm surprised the pack didn't sell for that at all. I'm surprised people like Thomas fans didn't. I'm surprised Thomas fans didn't buy it to make some British. What's saying? I'm surprised. Why am I saying this? Hang on. I'm surprised that. Um. Uh. Yeah. I'm surprised that Playrail didn't just reuse. Like, if they were going to make him tender powered, I'm surprised they just didn't use the Spencer carriage. But no, they went out of their way and essentially made a far more realistic version of something they were already making for what, like 20 years. Do I not like Tinderbow? Some characters I've actually warmed up to. I actually compared to like their bodies. Murdoch, I think. Hang on, if I'm thinking about it, Murdoch and Emily don't look half bad because Sterling Singles actually had really tall tenders at some on certain engines, and Murdoch, I've literally already risen up on a new Spencer chassis, so he literally matches the same height as the tender anyway. But ones like Molly and that they just don't look good. I'm sorry, the tender powered one. Molly could have so easily been Edward. Which, by the way, that then means that you have more of an excuse to make a super specific motor and chassis design for this super specific wheel arrangement back in, like, I don't know, Hit Toys days or something, and you make him tender powered. That just makes me more grateful that, like, Neville isn't tender powered, because my god, I would have. Because Neville was actually, like, so goated. Not the character, the tow model. I don't even know what his character's about. Square or something. Pi equals square or something. Let's get this on camera, Jake. What the fuck? No, I don't think I can trim it with him. Hang on. I think it's time for the razor blade. Neville's entire character is he's a new engine. So is Rebecca, so is Stanley, so is Ryan. Okay, Ryan actually I'm choking my own spit. Ryan's actually adorable. I'll give him a pass. But literally that, like, what was the point for, like, Stanley and any, like, basically like Molly or someone other than being, oh, I'm new. Hi guys, I'm here for merchandise. I'm here because Learning Curve won't get off their ass and make more Railway Series characters. I don't know. Hugo. Hot take. Okay, so I know people keep saying, "Oh, hot take," when they're not really. I think Hugo's Trackmaster model is actually really goated. And I really want to, like, Tomy wheel swap it. I want to do exactly what Trackmaster Productions 2016 did. Hugo does not exist at all. Wait, why did it go pink for a second? Yeah, the background just went pink. It's so odd. But I'm thinking, like, Hugo in, like, no way, shape, or form should even, like, be on Sodor in the first place, let alone in, like, my own like Teletubby Land version. But I'm just thinking, like, he's just cool. He's just really cool. How are you still alive? Answer me that. How are you alive? Because apparently your diet only consists of secrets. Ted. Anyway, ball joint, balls, big ball. Yeah. All right, so I think, my goodness gracious me, I think we have done it, ladies and gentlemen. We have got Pinchy, except he's pinching his own balls. I had a bowl of cereal this morning. Lies, all of it. And what was this cereal, pray tell? Cheerios, Fruit Loops, Wheat Bix. I love Wheat Bix. Wheat Bix with honey is great. I love Wheat Bix with honey. Look, I'm gonna edge you with this bat puffball. I'm gonna.
Oh, Pinchy, stop it. Oh, fuck. Oh.
Wait, actually, hang on. I don't even know if it will reach. I don't know if it will reach.
Thomas, I fucking hate you. You're. Oh. Wait, fucking. Thomas, I fucking hate you.
I don't get name brand cereal. Ah, he's an Aldi shopper. Diesel Plan playing with his wood. Ah, yes. Wood. Ball. I'm trying to This ball joint is so fucking finicky to work with. Jesus Christ. Work. Stop. No, I'm trying to turn it. I'm trying to turn it sideways. I can't. Hang on. Oh my god. How do you people manage this? Christ. Oh my god. Oh, fuck. Back to gluing. There's much too sugar and coloring. Yep, Weet-Bix does do that to you. Weet-Bix does do that. Hey, well, I think with with the claw, hopefully done. I think I may or may not wrap up the stream when I know I said I was going to, and then here's a unicorn. Look at him. He's a unicorn. What if Express Coaches are great faces? I think I've seen the subtle caterpillar make the Express Coaches with faces. That's what got me to do it. But yeah, I think I may end this one, boys. It's been I think exactly like the title says, it's just been a massive waffle fest, pretty much like making models and chatting up, bruz. So, yep, sad music. All right, how to end this? I'm edging, ball. Oh, I don't know.
What do you want me to do? You want me to do? That's the funny thing. It's the funny thing. It's the funny thing. What do you want me to say? What do you want? What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say?